Hello, my Twitch family. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. My name is Alan. Welcome to the Alliance. I hope you guys had a phenomenal Wednesday. I know I did. I feel more and more like an accomplished content creator today, because I have embarked on a journey that only leads, that has no promises of where it leads to. However, I do believe that I am in the correct direction, and of all the things that I know and that I want out of this journey, I'm not looking for a whole lot. I'm just looking for the ability to be able to bring a bread and butter to the table like I used to, and have some fun in the process. And I think that I am absolutely on my way there. And there are days where the messages are, let's say, murky, to say the least, and other days not so much. And then there are other days like today, a little earlier this afternoon, and I know the exact time because the exact time is a part of what I'm about to talk about. Sometimes there are, as a non-believer, I don't believe, but I believe somehow, somewhere, something does exist. But it never drives, rarely drives what I do. And in this current adventure that I am in, where I stream, I make content, or video game content, on another platform as well. You look for recognition. You look for things that'll move you forward, or maybe what I'm trying to say is you look for a hint that what you're doing is the right thing, that where you're going is the correct direction, and so on and so forth. And I remember this afternoon I was recording a piece of information, and I was re-listening to that segment that I had just recorded, and I happened to look down on my clock to the right, and the clock said 2:22 p.m. and it's a digital computer. It's a clock on the computer, so I know the time was correct. And I immediately looked up what what does 2 hours and 22. And like I said, I'm not a believer per se, but what it did say was that in numerology, it says the angel number 222 is often interpreted as a message of balance, harmony, and collaboration. It can also be seen as a sign of new beginnings, trust, and faith that everything is unfolding as it should. And the part of my video that I was recording watching or re-listening to had to do with, what it is that we were doing, what it is that where you're going, and to essentially have, it's not have the faith, because that's not what I was, what I was recording, or what the recording purposely was saying. But it was that segment which basically said, trust the process. I was once told that whenever you see like odd numbers, or if you happen to see odd numbers at certain moments of your day, that sometimes you have a guardian angel trying to guide you through a path or a direction, or trying to, how should I say, they're trying to give you a message. And they always said that whenever you see a specific number, you have to try and capture what your state of mind or what your current state of mind was at the very moment that you saw it, what you were doing, and if you could read any of the signs. Now, I know this is all interpretation, and I know that a lot of these things you could probably just look at and interpret something out of it and make it make sense. But like I said, I'm a non-believer, not necessarily believe that there is an afterlife and all that crazy stuff. But today was, like, the coincidence was really striking, like severely striking. Anyways, but here we are. It's Wednesday. We have tonight and one more stream left for this week before the weekend. So we will enjoy and we will make the best out of it. So if you're new to the channel and you've never been here before, at around this moment in time in the beginning of the stream, if you're not an early adopter, you will absolutely miss this moment, which happens to be my favorite moment of the evening, is where I reach to my right, possibly your left. I don't know, because I don't know if I've got this backwards or not, but whatever. And this is where I pull out a mug and you guys go, oh, which mug is it? Which mug? And that's not one of my favorite mugs, but today it is my favorite mug because my wife made the coffee. So she went into the cupboard and, picked a mug at random and made me a coffee. So it's number one, it's the best coffee in the whole wide world. And because then it's the greatest mug in the whole wide world because my wife took that and picked that one. So happy Wednesday night coffee. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for choosing to be here. That is so important to me. Cheers. It's so good. It is so good. All right. Jumping into some Division 2. Jumping into some Division 2. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Go. Okay.
Priority objective available, Agent.
You have items in my mailbox. Oh yeah, it's true. I completed certain items, and I got some e-credits. So
big selection.
these. All right, we did not clean up yesterday, so let's do that. We had some caches to open. This to put out. Oh, we have 2, so we're gonna put 2 in here. We're gonna open up boxes. Hey, Razin. So new Hunter's Masks when you complete Kelso missions on Master. Whoa, that's okay, cool. All right, what did I get? Oh yeah, that. I'm not gonna use that. And no composure. No, not going to use that either. Total armor on kill, blah, 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 blah. Nope, not going to use those. Oh, there's a gun here. Determined. I'm going to go check if that one belongs to the ones where we need to...
Good to see you, Agent.
In the library. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Now we have that talent for every single pea shooter we're ever going to use. Okay. Got it.
Hey, you looking for something special?
What am I rocking right now? Oh, I'm rocking this pea. Okay. Alrighty. Now we go to the projects. So this one is the season project pass. So we need to do the Jefferson Plaza mission on hard or difficulty or higher. The daily. Let's track the daily. Okay. Now the other thing I wanted to look at. Oh my gosh. Was I at the end of the reward track already?
Firearms training is now available at the shooting range.
I was. I didn't even know I was there. Spoke with some division agents and they are recommending to spend points if you have extra on game currency. I'm not sure I know what that means. They're recommended to spend points. We have 10 extra caches. We get the chance to get raid exclusive weapons from those caches. Oh, yeah. From the season pass, like these. Yeah. So that means every time you get through, you can reclaim them. And so you get to have, you know, all of those caches. So... Watch points on game money. You need to get the last 5. Roger that. Yeah, there's going to be so much to do from now until the moment this goes live. Ooh. Like the in-game money currency, if I'm making sense. Yes. Oh, we had more. Hold up. That was a gun thing. But I think we had... yeah, that one. Applying all the skins. Burden of Truth Gold. Burden of Truth Prestige Gold. I'm going to wear that. That's the night vision jacket. Night vision pants. Night vision shoes. And they suggest doing Descent for season XP for the rest of the season cash. Roger that. Sharpshooter vest. I'm using the firewall currently. This is the Aces vest. This is the Babyface vest. Okay. No knees. Okay. That's fine.
Food rations will be restricted for the next 24 hours. We apologize for the inconvenience.
It's interesting. Interesting. What else do they have? Back to driving BRB. Alrighty. Happy mask, the happy hoodie. What was that? R and V. Da, 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 da. All right, whatever. Monolith. It's Rainbow Six. Yeah. Gameology.
Adequate sanitation is of utmost importance. Please remember to maintain a high standard of
Tracksuit.
hygiene and cleanliness. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's the legacy. BTSU is the longest time one of my go-tos. DC, okay. Excuse me.
Please remember to
Bye.
switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use.
I have none of these.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Handle. Nexus Hush. It's the bunny ears, I'm not sure. Micro. Low Life and Tomorrow. Well, they don't make sense to me, so. Coney Island Ward outfit. Birdie. and Espinoza. Gear up outfit. Careless. Problem solver. And let's go. Dark path. Bonehead. Weaver. Okay, we're wearing the firewall. This is the sharpshooter one. As you can tell, they're very much alike. That's the technician outfit. Demolitionist. I'm not a fan of the colors. The gunner looks too Rambo-esque. Hey, Luffy, I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you? Lucky encounter. Ugh. Smile. I mean, whatever. Now, that's the safety outfit. Ugh. Dispatch? Okay. I hadn't looked at these in, like, forever. Okay. Hawk. Could be good. Coyote. Maybe Coyote. Agent Ann. Sutton. And Hoopster. Hoopster. Urban Jungle Gorilla. Chrome. Gosh. Hazard. And Reconnaissance. Heat Wave, no thank you. It's Midnight. Reaper. Explorers. Okay. That was a little bit too funny. All right, I think... so the one that I loved wearing was this one, the Pathfinder. So we're going to go back to that. That's the rescue specialist. Expedition leader, the security expert. Field technician. Yeah, let's go back to Pathfinder. Dividend 2 is going good. It's going good. I'm going to change the colors, though. Vision 2 is doing well. We're going to jump into some of the festivities in just about a second. This one could be nice. I think this one's the better one. Yep. Applying all the skins. Okay. All right. While we're doing this, Federal Triangle. Activities in the Federal Triangle. In here. Oh, well, let's try to do that. And see how that goes. I don't know if that counts, but let's hope so.
Black Tusk has seized the Viewpoint building, probably because of its broadcasting capabilities. We need you to get them out of there.
I will do that. Get him out. Dang it, I double tapped, but it didn't come back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That it? I guess it is. Do. Picking up all the good stuff. Where is the rest? Oh. I don't leave anything behind. That's what you're asking. Or why am I doing this? That's why. It's one of those just because moment. You know? I don't have any Black Tusk keys? Oh, that's messed up. How is that even a thing?
Secure the building and recover any intel you can find.
What is that? Ignited, no thank you. Over here. So restock real quick. Thought his head was right there, but I guess it wasn't. Well, you're hurting pretty bad. It's 646,000. Oh, you are hurting. I'm thinking that my things, like for the my journey missions, I don't think that it's looking at anything from that. Because I don't see anything working, so I remember activating it, but I didn't know if, you know. I thought I had like 1.5 tons of Black Tusk keys, which is what, which is why I'm a little bit confused at the moment, but you know, it's okay. Before I go any further, I'm just gonna look. So you're supposed to go here, journey, and if it was not activated, it would ask me to activate it, right? All boosted XP gained. All right. Brooklyn activation. So we're doing that right now. So that's working. I guess we're doing okay.
There's There's a Black Tusk computer near your position. Find it and recover any intel it contains.
Let's move!
Like, I chose challenging, right? Oh, there he is. We'll grab these. That should help us a little bit. No good, no good, no good. Grown great. I know I have that. All right, production studio, here we come.
Head towards the
Named
production
enemy in the
studio
federal
at the
triangle.
top of
So
the
okay,
building.
so that worked
That's
because
likely to
that
be
was
the
one
focus of
named
the Black
enemy.
Tusk operation. Hold it, Agent. There's another computer. Check it for intel before you head onto the building.
Hostiles on the flank!
Disrupted. System reactivated.
Get that. Let's get upstairs.
UAV's going out.
Oh, come on, he's down the thing. I don't see like my momentum stuff moving up or anything. So like I have that distinct feeling that it's not working the way it should or the way it was supposed to be. I could be wrong as well. That's good. Got him. Got him. Oh, you're ticking harsh. Oop. Sniper on top. Oh, it's not a sniper, it's a leg. Well, it's gonna be hard if you're dead. Where did he go? Oh, right there.
Got their...
You know what I'm starting to think? Is that they put the Memento backpack on this build, but the reality is that it's an LMG build, and so you're kind of from a somewhat of a distance, and it's really tough, in my opinion, to move and gather the trophies. It's like I'm thinking that if I had the Ninja Bike Messenger bag, we could make this build so much more potent than what it is currently. I'm even thinking of swapping the Ninja Bike Messenger bag for the Sawyer knee pads, so that I can get that stability and not be staggered all the time. Maybe that'd be a good thing.
Black Tusk have been busy here. Search that computer and pocket whatever useful data you can find.
Oh gosh. I did not remember there were people there. I'd rather have a little bit of cover.
Eagle is up and running.
Oh great. Whoa.
We lost one. Give me cover. I'll get. Got him.
Thought I had him. You're ticking so hard, it's not even funny. Excuse me, what a...
Let's do this.
Or not.
Tony's coming to you.
Got him.
Get that.
Nailed him. See what happens is if you can empty that clip, like it's now this thing is ticking at 900,000 apiece, and it's gonna share 904,000. So absolutely not the hardest or biggest ping I can ever get using this. But it's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.
We're showing Black Tusk activity on the roof.
Yeah,
We can't afford to leave any hostile elements in the building.
roger that. Okay. Let's go. Why the hell not? Close enough to hit him while they're coming down. No. Take one, no one. Reload while we can. Yep. Explosions in the air. You're kicking at 280,000 apiece. Another one that hides. Reload. Where?
Neutralize those assholes.
Target located.
That's it. Now go. Oh, you're ticking almost at 1 million apiece. Bye.
Roof clear. No more contact.
Viewpoint is back under control. Excellent work.
See, like I don't run around to pick up the trophies like I would if I was running with a shield. The GR9 was it have in sync, but it has too many or two. We're a 2 out of 4, so which is not a good fit. LMG damage to target out of cover and health damage. I would have preferred armor damage, preservation. I mean, no. I already have a lot that do this, so I'm not going to need that. Repair skills and weapon handling, hazard protection, health with a skill tier and braced while in cover. Weapon handling is increased by 45%. Well, all poo-poo. All right, complete activity. Okay, so this, so I wonder, well, that's not an activity, it's a mission. But we did do everything else, however. We did do everything else except the activities. Sure. So that was worth it. Okay. Let's go back to home base for a sec.
Considering what we know about that place, that can't be good. Smart for you on your map.
11. 11. Sweet Jesus. Okay, give me a ninja bike messenger bag. Bloody knuckles. Ninja bike messenger bag. I'm merciless. Jesus. Refractor materials, Sean, okay. I'm at 134, so I still have room. And a bonus. Oh, the melted patch. Did I just get excited for nothing? Maybe, but I'm still getting excited. Tactical M249, Legacy Season Cache with a Chain Killer, Optimization Cache, another Optimization Cache, and a Recalibration Cache. In terms of apparels, so we got this rewarded due to stretch goals extension. Means everybody's going to be wearing it, so might as well wear it too, you know, because why not? Okay, well, we left some stuff on the ground, I guess. Let's see, what did we find? Well, I guess we got a Merciless. This one fires on trigger, pull, and release. Yeah, we already have one. Mine is really good. I'm gonna V it. LMG damage target out of cover, critical hit damage. That's, I mean, yeah. Eyeless. So that's a 2. Assault rifle health damage, critical hit damage. Perfect jazz hands. Who cares? Okay. Skill haste and explosive resistance. Health and status effect. Skill damage and hazard protection. Okay. Skill haste, explosive resistance. So we already have 2 that do somewhat the same thing. So skill haste, status effect, and then skill damage and hazard protection. So either or needs to be recalibrated. So we're going to keep the one that says skill damage and get rid of the other one, because we could always change hazard protection to something else. And because it has skill duration with skill efficiency as the first 2, that means skill damage is a definite plus for this. So we're going to keep it like that. The rigger, no thank you. Over here. Weapon damage, it's a perfect headhunter. That's a chain killer. We already have that. No. Do I have another one? Probably I put it in the stash. I'm going to V it, but we're going to go double check it. So the service vest. Service vest. I'm not going to remember by the time we go to check, by the way. The bloody knuckles, I know I have. These are status effect and skill damage. It's a refractor. I'm going to V, but I'm gonna double check with the stash before I dismantle. This is status effect and headshot damage. I think we already have some that are good in the stash. Gonna go here, go here. Okay, now for this build, the Memento backpack gives us weapon damage and then 170,000 armor as a secondary skill. And then it gives us kill confirmed. As enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting the trophy provides both a short and long-term buff. the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. But you have to pick up the thing. So if I don't pick up the thing, maybe I can switch this around. So we have like this chest plate. What does it do if we use...
Come over here, Agent. Take a look at what I've got for you.
Okay, so Merciless, let's have a look first. Rifle damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance, so it's better than the one I have, so that's good. I know the gloves were... the other one was a service vest. That's the one we're looking for. I told you I wouldn't remember, but I lied. Repair skills, health. Yeah, we already have one. So in here, we're looking for service vest. Service vest. It has repair skills and skill haste, which with obliterate. The one that we are destroying had what? It had spark. Okay, so ours is much better. Okay. Terms of backpack. What happens if we utilize the striker's backpack? Increases total weapon damage gained per stack of striker's gamble from 0.65 to 0.90. Okay, so that could be a good one to have. So I'm going to grab this. Now, let's look at... So if I switch this to this, and then I switch this to the Sawyer knee pads, we're getting that 170,000 armor. We're getting 10% explosive resistance. We're getting more health. But we get the Stand Your Ground perk, which basically says increases total weapon damage by 3% each second you're not moving. And it stacks up to 10 unit until you start moving. It says all stacks are lost 10 seconds after moving. However, if you didn't know, now you know, is there's another... we can call it an invisible perk. Oh, no, it's right here. It says cannot be staggered by explosions. So that's also a very good one. So we have obliterate with this here. So critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1%. Let's see. That would be status effect. We have another one here. So it gives us assault rifle damage. What if we had something that gave us LMG damage? Or this is weapon damage. It would be headshot, so no good. That's perfect. Headhunters, we don't want that. This one as well. Armor. While you have bonus armor, we don't want to have bonus armor. This one has obliterate as well. The only other talent that I'd be interested in would be the companion talent. We have it on this. I know I have a companion somewhere. And I know it's not this. It's not the Henry. It's something else. So I must have missed it from the stash. I must have missed it from in here. Okay, so skill damage. Obliterate, or I dismantled it and I didn't know of it. Which is something that I would be likely to do. All right, so we have to stay this way because we don't have, unless companion is only on the backpack. That could be. So this one has unstoppable force. I don't see the sign. Oh, it is. It's only on the backpack. Roger that. Companion is with the backpack talent. Gotcha. Hey, Jay, my buddy. How you doing, bro? Top of the evening to ya, Governor. Top of the evening to you too, my friend. Actually, it's top of the morning for you. So stop that.
Hi.
What are you doing up at this time of the morning? I guess you got to go to work. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know what I forgot to check? I know I had the bloody knuckles, but yeah, right there. What does it do again? Damaging an enemy with a grenade or striking an enemy with a melee attack, activate Seeing Red. Seeing Red grants plus 25% weapon damage and plus 100% to melee damage. Seeing Red lasts 20 seconds and has a 60-second cooldown after completion. While in cooldown, damaging an enemy with a melee attack or hitting an enemy with the effect of a grenade will complete the cooldown instantly. That's an interesting... Oh, you do? Wow. I did not know that. So back at the night shift, huh?
Fine with me. Okay, I just want to get it
So with everyone else. Basically everyone else. Gotcha. Okay, well, let's go do some activities. I'm still perplexed as to this.
I need to get the smell out.
All right.
Come over here, Agent. Take a look at what I've got.
All right, so Federal Triangle is right here. Yeah, let's go do this. Then we'll do that one. We'll do it just for fun, you know. Oh, you know what I forgot to check, though? I forgot to check this backpack. Oh. Oh. That's pretty darn good. All right, so we'll do this. Die slot. All right, let's be smart about this, Alan. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't remember which one I had on. I think it was Agency. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was missing. So I was missing it for the Striker backpack. Okay. Alrighty. And I know that I can tinker from over here. So we're going to enter the tinkering station. We're going to go to backpacks. We're going to use the Striker backpack, and we're going to optimize it the whatever little ways we need to get to. So we're going to get that maxed out, so that's good. How about the chest piece? That one's pretty much a maximum. So is this one. How about them gloves? We are maxed out. How about the mask? Maxed out as well. And the backpack we just did. And let's look at my Sawyer knee pads are on maximum. Holy cow, this is a mid-max build. That's a fully mid-max build, guys. Holy bananas. Oh, we don't have any skin slots for that. Gotcha. Well, let's rock and roll. Here's our chance. It's a big one, Goose. Oh. Well, that's not a horrible one. If you need it. I was gonna say I saw something yellow, but it's that yellow box, and I can't take this stuff. Oops. Wait. Yeah, we were talking about that. I was talking about this during my, in my latest, or not latest, but in my other YouTube video. Is that you need to run around the game world and look for shit. Like, literally. You need to. There's so much everywhere. Oh. It's crazy to see that, you know, like, the perks from the Sawyer knee pads, as well as Obliterate, will kick in faster than the Striker, though.
Civilians in distress. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Up there.
That's the thing with the Sawyer knee pads, is that regardless of that explosion, they would not have staggered me, which in itself is such a fantastic perk. Underrated as far as I'm concerned. Dude, I just got you out of trouble and you're already shooting at other people? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's over. Check those bodies.
Target near you.
I don't want to do the bounties. All right. Only about 6 minutes left, so we're gonna do it. Otherwise, we're gonna lose it. All right, how do I get into that building now? It's at the other end of the street. How do I come in? I guess it's in here. And where in the blue hell do I restock? I think there's one right up there. Oh no, or it's below. G28, I have a good one. Ignited is not horrible, but the rest of the stats, 6.9 duration, I will take that.
Target spotted.
Okay. I haven't been down here in like forever.
Target down. Good job.
Is that it?
Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
I guess. All right. Dismantle. Okay. Let's just check in terms of projects. We have one, and then... so we're doing this one. We're going to go from there. And then we'll be able to resupply the control point, and that'll be it.
Hostile control point nearby.
Felix was a medic for the Black Tusk.
Ah.
He was going to be a doctor. I put him through medical school after our father died. While it's true I did not know him as a boy, I helped him become the man he had become. I had no idea he had been recruited by the My brother Felix was young and impressionable and made mistakes. I would never do anything to hurt him or put him in harm's way. I loved him. I still love him.
Steady hand, no, steady-handed, excuse me.
The division agent or agents who killed him know that his innocent blood is on their hands.
All right, let's get to that control point.
Gonna need a new vest.
And you're gonna need a new foot when I'm done, so you know.
Trying to flank.
Won't survive much longer.
Division! Eyes on!
Target!
Vital signs critical.
Oh gosh, how did he kill me?
Agent killed.
I don't even think I realized where I was. In terms of my health, that is. Here we go again.
Hostile control point identified.
Doopy 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 doopy. Normally I stay on the outside until pretty much the first wave is done. This time I walked up to that pillar and it was not a good strategy. They didn't see me, we're good.
Wasting my time here.
For some reason, it felt like they weren't attacking for some reason, and there he comes.
Hostile detected.
He's ticking at past almost a million apiece. I don't know what he's backing away from. My drone is dead. Okay. Oh no. What is that? The Bison. So mag size, rifle damage. I mean, whatever. All right, we've gotten this, so let's rock and roll.
Reinforcements en route.
You're 0.2 kilometers away, so we're not close.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Green dude. Oh shit. I did not see them. Well, the striker now is in full force. Striker is was in full force. It isn't anymore. Oh, he's gonna die. Ow! What the hell? Only 380 bullets left. What the heck? Please get him.
You're not going anywhere.
Who said I was? All right, well, we got to go restock. Otherwise, we're going to run out of shit to fire. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Fucking hell! Firing on him now!
Yeah, what were you waiting the first 5 times when he shot me? Bad mistake, lying on the ground.
We showed those bastards.
Note to yourself, if you're playing this game for the first time, or you're a returning player,
Unlocked.
always remember, we spoke of this on many different occasions. I'm going to say it again, just because I think it's important. If you're doing control points, do not fire your flare at the beginning of your encounter. I used to do that, and it is absolutely the wrong strategy to take in order to loot this. You sadly don't get enough time between the first and the second encounter, especially if you're doing them on heroic. The time that you have between them sometimes doesn't let you. You won't have enough time to go restock, or if there's a specific positioning you want to take, or somewhere that you absolutely need to be in order to facilitate the fight, you won't be able to get there. You just won't have time. If you do it this way, you basically neglect. Ooh. You basically not neglect, excuse me, but you basically negate that possibility. So you don't want to do that to yourself. So you walk in your first encounter, don't launch your flare, clear it, like clear the whole thing. Wait until you're done.
Thanks to you, I think we're full up now.
And then after that, you know, throw or launch the flare to finish the encounter. All right. Wow, LMG damage. I mean, the headshot damage is bad, but killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 70% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. That could be a good one, but it's an LMG. Still fires at 805, so it's really not bad. All right, so let's have a look. We did complete that, so now what's the weekly operation? So named Black Tusks. Complete Black Tusk activities. Pentagon, DARPA. So much to do. And extremely very picky and specific. Do we leave anything? At least I don't think so. Okay. Let's maintain momentum tier 4 for 240 seconds. I have a feeling that that for some reason it's not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the White House. I'm just gonna do how to so activate journey missions. Simply progress through the main story in Tidal Basin, and once you've completed Tidal Basin, blah 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 blah. Okay. All right, so then I absolutely just don't know how to, you know, get momentum to move. Oh, wait a second. I know. It's this. This is what I'm not activating. Jesus crikey. Okay, that's why we weren't moving. Okay, so this is the global modifier. This is the active modifier is... mark multiple enemies is using the indicated means as primary weapon, skill, or pistol to earn stacking defensive bonus, failing to eliminate enemies. Okay, primary weapon to okay, blah, blah, blah. And then I added aggressive drone as a passive modifier. We added momentum surge, so skills with skills, double momentum gain. And then Reaper scans, as enemies scanned with the pulse have a 25% to receive a blacklist mark. All right, so let's clean up. That's why I wasn't getting my stuff. Jiminy Christmas, Alan. Rifle, critical headshot. It's not bad. Not bad. Really bad. How about this? That's a no. I mean, it's a good piece, but I'm not going to use it, so. Headshot damage, blah, 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 but it's the Rainbow Parade, so no thank you. All right, so that 9.3 speed was pretty darn good. So we're going to keep that. And 6.9 duration. So yeah, so we didn't have any of those, so I'm definitely going to keep that. Oh, we have 2 boxes. And a bonus. Okay, and then a recalibration crafting. Always welcomed. What do we have? Steady-handed, no thank you. And it has companion. Armor on kill, health, and skill tier. Armor, hazard protection, skill, damage. I would change hazard protection for something else. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it because it's always good to have that. Defensive mod was 9.3 in snare resistance. I'm just not going to... Okay. So let's do first things first. I think this is a definite win with the Striker build. Striker 3.0. So we're going to save it as such. Because of the way I position myself, the way I fight the fight using this build in order to stack the Striker damage buffs, it's just pointless to be running around and picking up. I mean, it's not pointless, let's be honest, if you can pick up all of these trophies, but most of the time I don't pick them up. So from a style or for a play style perspective, it wasn't like I wasn't getting all the buffs I should have gotten from it. So okay, that's skill V2. What is it that we're supposed to be rocking with this one? Okay, hold up. Let's go here. Kills, so the kills with skills, the Reaper scan, and then this is aggressive drone. Okay, so if I do my first skill, it requires the bomb thing, whilst this skill build does not. I'm a little confused as to why we picked the gunner specialization to go with this. So if I was to choose, let's say,
that transmitter fails, we're screwed.
The technician. Artificer sends out micro electro booster drones that expand themselves to increase allied skills, efficiency, and refresh their duration. Periodically releases a drone whilst holstered. This drone affects only your skills. Mod to increase the radius of the hive, and then mod to increase the recovery rate of the hive. Okay. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. 15% bonus armor while aiming is skill. 50% pulse resistance. So assault rifle and rifles. I'm gonna respec that element to LMG. Instead of SMG. The micro missile thingy, that's not a big thing. Amped, so is +1 skill tier, plus 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. And armor kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. Oh, and then we have this. This is overclocked CPU, 10% skill damage. And then technician laser pointer that pulses target at which it's aimed, underbarrel attachment for long rails. So why would we use the gunner specialization So we don't use the Banshee Pulse. Generate 10% of the total capacity, 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Basically, you never run out of bullets. 10% weapon handling while not moving. Need to be motionless for at least a second. Then you have 50% pulse resistance, and rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Then over here you have killing enemies grants 10% armor. Every third reload is 50% faster. Armor kits repair 100% of armor and grant 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. That's the minigun, and then 40% increased signature weapon damage, so signature weapons scales with tiers. Killing multiple enemies without releasing the trigger adds 1 to group members' ammo bar, excluding the specialization weapon. And then we have all the weapons. I guess if we're doing the skill build, I think it makes sense. I think it would make sense to
What the hell? I agree.
you can't put it on. So we're going to leave that for now. I'm going to try it. Activate the technician. We're going to keep the capacitor, but instead of using the AC or the harmony, we're going to use do 50 in the mag. I'm going to use that over here. Optimal rain, crit hit chance. Crit hit damage. Let's make it very stable. Let's give it some crit hit chance. Okay, let's go to apparel down to here. Agency. This, go here. This is skills V2. Where is it? Oh, there it is. We're going to override it.
Anything I can do for you?
Okay. We're going to tinker. I always forget that we can always tinker from a distance. We don't have to run here. Rifles. This one We're going to switch, recalibrate swap speed to damage to target out of cover. Okay. Okay.
Always good to see you.
Item.
All right, we're going to try something. Yeah. I'm going to try this. Gonna give it a try. Ooh. Last of the Mohicans for the coffee, folks.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
These days I keep forgetting to remove my watch. And I get like it gets imprinted on my wrist for staying like this. The other small change I want to make for now is we are going to use the pulse, but we're not going to use the, we're just going to use the scanner pulse. We're going to use that because one of our so maintain momentum tier 4. So
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
I want to see if my momentum stays up.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, proceed with caution.
So I lose a little bit of that momentum. I think that's what that's what this is.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair
See, now
the main
I
shade
think
node.
I'm 5.
The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Okay. I don't see a timer move for the other one, but
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your
just
current
maintain
position.
momentum tier 4.
Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Well, we're doing the one where it says keep momentum tier 5 and then eliminate 5 people. So we just need to. So 1, 2.
Tossing a frag.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
If any of you had any like reservations about how good the capacitor as a weapon is, you should rethink your strategy. It's already done. Like, this is idiotically strong. I've maintained level 4, but there's no...
We need to find out what happened
It
to the
says
team that went to
maintain
try to
momentum
repair
tier
the main
4 for
shade node.
240
The
seconds.
federal shelter
I
should be
haven't been
beneath your
below
current
that
position.
for like ever now.
Find a way down there, and proceed with caution.
Once the weapons have synergized, so basically between your turret and this, kinetic momentum and what have you, like, this is stupid. Am I done already? I am. I'm maintaining momentum, but it's there's got to be something that I need to activate on it. It's okay. We'll do this. We'll keep doing this one because basically we're at level 5, so whatever we take down, it gives us the 5. We have to do it, was it 20 times?
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
These guys have no chance.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my fucking god, he killed
Agent deceased.
Did it 8? Like this is insanity. Like I did not remember how good this was. And it absolutely proves a point. So I built another YouTube video about some of the mistakes that agents or that you make as agents when you first start or when you return. And one of them is to overlook skill builds in the early game. Okay, it says there's another one that we're getting done as well. Okay, well, let's go. Oh, it says 2 of 10. I'm confused as to how this whole thing works.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there. Proceed with caution.
On one clip, I can take 2 enemies out. And we're done. we were still at 12 or we were at 11? I don't know. I'm a little confused now again.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Okay, so now I'm stuck at level 12. It says reach momentum tier 5 and eliminate 5 hostiles. I guess because we don't go down that list. Okay.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution. Alright, so we didn't get the next one again. I absolutely don't understand what's going on now. It was moving, we were moving. It says reach momentum tier 5 and eliminate 5 hostiles. I really don't get it anymore. Hey, Razin. Glad to know you're home, dude. I guess we need to... So the first is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the one above, I guess. We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. I guess we have to let it go down. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
And then we have to hold that. Okay. Momentum tier 5 is that little speck up top. Okay, we've reached 5. We only got 3. Oh, we get it. We got it. It went to 13. All right. So maintaining momentum tier 4 for 240 seconds. We were able to do it twice, and I don't know how else to do it. Okay, well, we did do the right thing the first time. It says I have to wait until it's completely at the top. Like right now, it's at level 4.
We need to find out what
level
happened
5
to the
is
team that went to
that
try to
little
repair
inch
the
at
main
the
shade
top.
node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there. With caution.
right. Yep, we did do it this time again. Now at momentum tier 5. So basically that's it. We just need to make sure, because I didn't notice it at first, but so basically momentum tier 5, there's that little itty bitty line on top, which basically gives you that but I don't know how to maintain quote unquote momentum tier 4. So now we're at momentum tier 3.
Went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there and proceed with caution.
Okay, we got the tier 4 now. But we won't be at tier 5. Yeah, we didn't reach momentum tier 5 because I dicked around too long to reload. But if we stay at level 4,
repair the main shade node.
It's easier for us to get to level 5.
Find a way down there and proceed with caution.
Okay, we're at level 5 now. We did now. That worked. Okay. Well, here's the farming. Gosh. Alright, let's do it again. As long as we go back down to level 4, and then we are able to make it up to level 5 as soon as we start, then we're okay.
The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there and proceed with caution.
There, we're level 5 now. Got him. Hey, 16, 2. 4 more to go. We have a named item right there. But I don't want to dick around too long because I don't want to lose. Basically, if we can't make it from 4 all the way up to 5 really quickly, then we can't count it in. It's really extremely picky. So
we need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node.
Let's see if it has enough reach. It does.
Current position.
No,
find a way
this
down
one.
there. And proceed with caution.
Whoa! I've lost my momentum now. Probably won't be able to get this time. Okay, we're level 5 now. Get 2 more. We got it, 17. All right. Okay. Because I had to
out what happened to the team that went to try to repair
Yeah,
the
now
main
we're
shade
good.
node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
That's the sound of more momentum, so that's good. Now we're 5. Oh, son of a gun.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We're on a mission. Ow!
Serious trauma detected.
Son of a
Agent
gun.
vital signs 0.
We will have lost a lot of momentum on that one. For level 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Done! My gosh. Woo! Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. No, not this. We need to go here. Then we go... No, Alan, it's here. Gosh. Burden of truth. Journey. Claim rewards, that's what I wanted. Tactical supremacy, active modifier, fortified shield, reactive and reinforcement. 2 exotic caches. Holy moly. I'm not going to do this because I don't know. This is too long for me. It's still 250,000 XP though, but whatever. All right, let's look at the next one. Activate tactical supremacy and eliminate hostiles. Extend tactical supremacy by performing headshot kills. Okay. Perform melee kills with the shield while fortified shield is equipped. Restore 100,000 armor via reactive reinforcement. Don't know what that is. Maintain momentum tier 5 for 60 seconds. Reach momentum tier 5 and eliminate 8 hostiles. We have to do this 20 times. This is insanity. Eliminate hostiles while maintaining momentum above 50%. And an active overdrive, vendetta, and tactical supremacy once. Activate overdrive, vendetta, and tactical supremacy once within 15 minutes. Okay. We have to do this 5 times. Okay, so we're just going to go back up here. We're going to untrack. We're going to go back down here. We're going to track missions. All right. No, not primary objectives. Now we want to go into our... Go here. We're going to change this to tactical supremacy. It says your momentum won't increase or maybe cancel if at ultimate tier while this effect is active. Certain actions increases the duration of tactical supremacy. Granted bonus for 15 seconds as a base as all passive modifiers effects are increased by 100%. Headshot kills add plus 2 seconds to tactical supremacy's duration, while skill kills add plus 1 second. Tactical supremacy can be extended by a maximum of 25 seconds. Alright, so we're activating this. And then... I guess we're putting that one Over here, what do we have? Critical hits restore maximum armor. So I guess critical recovery we need to put on. And then over here... heals 5% of your maximum armor when your shield takes damage. This effect has a 10-second cooldown. Guess we're gonna wear that. Right? Okay, let's look at let's look at everything we got. We got a relic, which is a marksman rifle. With perfect determined, so no. Stage left with perfect sledgehammer. We got 2 named items here. Crazy, guys. Crazy. That's insanity. Stats are really bad, so we're not keeping any of that. Defensive protocol mods, no. Critical hit chance 4.1, no. Very low. Very bad. No. Headshot damage. Skilled, no. Repair skills, a low vac. Not gonna use a low vac. Empathetic resolve. Repairing an ally increases their total weapon. I think I have that. But I'm going to loot his junk regardless. What is this? No. Solo. Christmassy in nature and really bad. Reservation, we don't need. It's got 1 good stat, but everything else is poopy. Alright, so extended tactical supremacy by performing headshot kills. Okay. So okay, let's go back to home base for 1 second. So we can switch the build around. Because we have to have the shield, I'm thinking I'm going to use the big shield. Because the big shield will force me to use the handgun. I'll explain. Let's clean this up first. Increased interest. Increase the repairs received from return to sender from 10% to 25% and from 20% to 35%. Return to sender. Receive repairs of 10% of the damage dealt by your skills. Your allies receive repairs of 20% of the damage dealt by your skills. Wow. Bike back. Ninja bike messenger bag. I guess not. Wow. Nope. No and no. Guess shotguns are the thing right now. Yeah, these are god rolls, folks. They give you magazine-sized rifle damage. Weapon handling on a rifle would be phenomenal, so yeah. Getting rid of that. Okay. All right, a 145, 150.
Come over here, Agent. Take a look at what I've got for you.
Always good to see you, Agent.
It's the library I was concerned with, so I wanted to go check. Oop. Okay. All right, so if we use the Foundry V2, this means I'm going to need to use the rifle to get headshot kills. If I use the Foundry build, I absolutely have to use the hand pistol, and by default, I would be able to get more headshots, right? Because we have to activate tactical supremacy, extend it by performing headshot kills. Perform melee kills while the with the shield while fortified shield is equipped. So reactive reinforcement. Heals 5% of your maximum armor when your shield takes damage. This effect, yeah. We can grab the skill V2. We're gonna play with the V2. It's a little bit more mobile, and definitely the. And definitely the it makes for a much stronger TTK. All right. Okay. 127 is okay by me. Okay, however, I just want to check something. This is 320 RPM, gives us 201,000 total damage. I just want to go see. Oh gosh, I sent it to the stash. Okay, that's the carbine 7, but we need to look at, that's the drill, which is an AR. I want to look at rifle. That's a sniper rifle. $253. Shoots a little bit slower, but frickin' heck. No. There. Okay. Apparel. All right, Foundry V2. Overriding, okay. I'm at, what do I have now? 128, that's fine. All right, let's go back to my magic spot. I say magic, but hey, Seth. Good evening. Just passing by. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the visit. Oh gosh. All right, let's go.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Ow. We just made our TTK a hell of a lot better with this build. All right, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure of if we have the best outlet for this. So activate tactical supremacy and eliminate hostiles. So we have to activate it, and then it goes up. And it says extend tactical supremacy by performing headshot kills. Perform melee kills with the shield while fortified shield is equipped. Okay. All right, whatever.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node.
I think it's difficult because of the shield to maintain momentum because you can't run.
Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
This is insanity. If I get too close that I shoot too much, they revive really quickly. I can't kill them fast enough with the shield for them to This is gonna take me forever. Any doubts as to how good this gun is.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
heals faster, then I can hurt him with the shield. Wow. 2. So restore 100,000 armor via reactive reinforcements. That one's working well. Eliminate hostiles while maintaining momentum above 50%. That one's not going well. I guess we can do this with... will it work with the deflector shield? Oh, that's a good question. I never tried the deflector shield because the build is not made for the deflector shield. I can try. There's no harm in trying. Okay, so let's reset. So I go to the build, and I take the skill in this slot cannot be changed as it inactive on cooldown. Okay. It's not on cooldown. I don't know why. That's weird. Let's go there. We'll come back. You've got about half an hour left to tonight's stream. Gosh, that was hard. Okay, let's give it a try again. The seal in this lock cannot be changed as it is active or on cooldown. But it's not. I don't understand. Does it change if I get in here? How do I know it's on cooldown? Okay, let's do something. Let's activate this one. Do I have a sniper rifle with flatline? Okay, shoddy. Oh, here we go. That's Brutus. Perfectly behind you. This one has perfect. Okay. Perfectly naked. This one does. That my M700 carbon has. I'll pick that. This is my, okay, this is my relic. I've got too many, and those have perfect determined. Relic as well. Scalpel has a future. Okay, Ranger for the surplus SVD. But it's a 260 RPM. Scalpel, this is the darkness. This is my White Death. It has Ranger. I'm going to take it for a second. That's perfect rifleman. Okay, these are rifles. So I'm just going to go in here. Oh, no, it's true. I'm an idiot. I just need to go here. Go tinkering. Oh, even the library I can take from there. Oh, I'm such a dum-dum. Okay. Where's my... Okay, White Death is there. So, I can't. It's locked. I can't. All right, well, it's okay. We did have...
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your
M700 Carbon. No, we don't want to recalibrate. We want to optimize. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough. Okay. I can't optimize because I don't have enough to optimize anything right now, so we could recalibrate. So marksman rifle headshot damage, and then we're going to recalibrate to damage to armor, critical health damage, damage to target out of cover. Okay, so we've got this. How about shooting an enemy with this weapon will give 1 stack at 100 stacks. The next magazine will be 100% filled with shock ammo. That's fun. Okay, that's a G28. No, that's the one. So that was my second idea. My first idea was what? Was it the G28? No.
I need to get the smell out.
I'm not sure how many more surprises our localized grid can take.
Okay, so accuracy. Let's use the 10% headshot damage. So we can only do +5 rounds, which would take us to 12. We're gonna use the laser pointer over here. Do I want stability or accuracy? Let's use accuracy, see how that goes. Okay. Can I change the stupid shield now? I probably could. Okay, that's my... Oh, gosh. The deflector shield causes incoming bullets to ricochet at nearby highlighted targets with clear line of sight to the agent. Though not a full body shield, lack of a brace means that only a sidearm may be used alongside the shield. Shield skill tier increases with both, blue and yellow core attributes. Agents are briefly disoriented when shield breaks from hostile damage. So it wouldn't work. Okay, so this was the foundry. I guess I'm going to equip that instead, and instead of using this, I'm going to try it with the M700 Carbon, which was the original let's try it idea. Okay, well, let's give it a try.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
I can't use the... All right, well, 22 of 30 to the armor thing, so I'll take that.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
You know, whatever. $27 of 30 in terms of the shield health, so that's good. We got that one. The melee kills, for some reason, I don't know if it's due to the modifiers and whatnot, but these guys not reset, but they heal themselves a lot faster than I can take them down with the shield.
Find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
This has always been one of my biggest pet peeves about the Division 2. It's like they know exactly what you're doing, and they bob and weave in the direction to make sure that you can't get a headshot, to extend your time. I feel like I hit him, and then All right, we did finish one of the things. SRSA-1, really bad stats. Like who uses that? I mean, unless you really, really want this weapon and you're that desperate to use it, I would not recommend it. Okay, all right. No. I wanted to do this again. Go to the journey missions. Yeah, we did restore this. Okay. Maintain momentum tier 5 for 60 seconds. Like these three we could probably do without this build, which will make it a lot faster. Activate tactical supremacy and eliminate hostiles. I mean, I guess if we utilize a better build, we'll be able to do that. And then perform melee kills with the shield while fortified shield is equipped. Maybe. Progression. What am I doing? Oh yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Did I put this striker? No, I did bring it with me. So we're gonna put on the striker. We're gonna try and see if we can build momentum a little bit faster with this build.
Hostile supply convoy.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Yeah, I was able to build a little bit more momentum, so that helps.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node.
But I absolutely don't have enough enemies to do that.
Position. Find a way down there. Proceed with caution. It's the build the stacks. No worries, Razin. Take your time, sir. It's building the stacks all the way up to mid-max. So, like, we're into tier 2 right now, but we need to get to tier 3 or at least above 50%.
I guess we build the stacks like over like successive, like quick.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Like I don't know what else to do in order to get that thing to go up. Like I'm chewing through them faster than this thing can move up. Like it takes me too far down in the second tier.
Shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position.
Well, we got to 18, but it's definitely not doing it for me. Definitely not doing it for me. I like glue. Gonna loot it as junk because I'm not sure that we have it. Companion, we have a better one that I found a little bit earlier, so assault rifle, health damage, damage to armor, sadist. That is not a bad custom P416G3, guys. All right, so maybe what we need to do, is we need to go here. So the only one that we need is reactive reinforcement. Increases your skill shield's base health by 100%. Okay, we need to check. Oh, we already did that one. Activate, extend tactical supremacy, perform melee kills, maintain momentum tier 5. Okay, so we could build momentum with passive modifiers. So for example, if I used increases the striker drone's damage by 50% but reduces its duration by 40. Critical hits have a 40% chance to grant 1% momentum, so I'm going to use critical momentum. And I'm going to use momentum surge. And then over here, because so long as the tactical supremacy is the one that's active, is there another one that we can use? Reaper scan, enemy scan with Reaper pulsar to blacklist and a blacklist. Yeah, so we'll do a Reaper scan, which means, I
I say Reaper scan, but really we won't be able to use it because oh, hold up. Yeah, we can't because I'm using this the hive here, and I'm using this to take down stuff. Unless instead of using the striker, we go back to... We could do that. We could do that. Okay, let's try it. See how effective we can be. I'm gonna go back to base. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload my skill build. And we're gonna change again the... We're gonna keep the we're gonna keep the striker drone. We're gonna keep the striker drone, but we're gonna change this to the pulse, so that we can get the Reaper pulse, which is going to help us, you know, jump momentum at a much higher rate. Brooklyn activation cache. Crafting material. Gotcha. And then a calibration cache. Okay, that's good. What did we get? Before I'm gonna go and combined arms. Ooh. Ooh, no, that's a good one. It's got skill tier, skill damage. Oh yeah. We're keeping that one. Okay, so Overlord we don't need. We're gonna go check the fish and see if we if we have a better one. Let's go here. Go check inside and see if we have the fish. Where did I get the fish again? It's the gloves. Yeah. Gloves. Do I have the fish? I do. It's got armor and explosive resistance. And these ones have armor and repair skills. Status effect and skill damage. Yeah, it's all the same, really. Alright, so 143. We're going to put the foundry back to the stash. Send this, or 125. Okay. I just noticed something. Oh, we're not in the right spot.
Firearms training is now available at the shooting range.
We're going to do cone size.
Those with previous law enforcement or military experience will be prioritized.
Effect duration. No vanity mods there. Okay. I think this should help us build the momentum. Let's go try it. Because the Reaper scan gives us blacklisted enemies. When they're blacklisted, if they get taken down by the drone, then of course they create a shit ton more
we need to find out what happened
momentum.
to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there.
Yeah, that absolutely helps to build momentum much, much faster than we did with the other one.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there. Proceed with caution.
Assistance needed.
Damn it.
Agent
It was
killed.
a combination of a lot of shit that just happened. Says eliminate hostiles above 50%. Yeah, it's a lot easier with this to keep momentum going.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
All right, so we know, like, okay, I understand. I know this. I know what the combo is. So we're gonna try that next week when we come back. Because right now, to be honest, it's already 12 minutes past 11, and yeah. So well, I mean, we're at journey number 7, so that's definitely working out. And this combo, man, I'm like freaking out. Okay. All right. We're going to call it a night. Oh, it never works. This thing, man, whenever my thing has been, like, when I do outro, it does not do. That is insanity. It does this, but it won't do it for outro. Huh. My stinger is supposed to be active. Anyways, regardless. Okay, we'll have a look at this when we return to the Division 2 next week. Let me just launch us a bit of a song. I like this one. All right. Yeah, so fun evening. So we're not back on the Division 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow night we are back on Gray Zone Warfare. At least that was the plan, and that's what the promotion video says. Sure, we kind of have to now. Yeah, I might call an audible and then just refilm the promos and change them around. Anyways, whatever. I'll figure this out. from now, and then maybe we'll play some more Division tomorrow instead of Gray Zone. I'm not 100% certain if that's what we're going to do. I'll decide from here on until tomorrow morning. I get up really early in the morning because my son leaves for school early, so that means I would have more than enough time to change the promo videos to reflect us playing some Division 2 again tomorrow night to continue attacking the journey missions. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes when I think about things and I talk it out loud with you guys, I end up having a little bit more foresight as to what I really, truly want to do. Anyways, we talked about this, and because we only have 2 weeks of farming, I might also suspend Survival Monday for a little bit. What I realized was, well, first and foremost, The Infected is a horrible frickin' game. I did not know, like, the first ever time I ever played this, like the premise, the idea, the world, the game world itself, and the building and whatnot, this is all very cool, but you need those blueprints, and it's very difficult to do that. The only other thing that I can see is there is a feature when you start a new game wherein you don't need materials to build stuff. So not having materials to build stuff or requiring the materials would give you the opportunity to really build something amazing. However, if you don't need the materials, I'm not 100% sure if you absolutely need the blueprints, or if you do need the blueprints, how would that work? Anyway, so we have to get into those areas with those stupid vampires that I have not been able to kill at least one time. So we're not going back to that game, at least not on stream. I might try it or try something different with it, as a solo, something that I do myself, to try and wrap my head around as to why this game is so bad. But yeah, it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Don't know where I'm standing now. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. It was a really fun evening. We have a lot to cover in terms of the Division 2 until that time where the new DLC is going to drop. And yeah, so we're absolutely going to be looking at that, and hopefully get some of these things done or completed basically before the new DLC launch. If you want to support the channel a little further, you can click on the YouTube link. I have 2 videos that are up right now, and a third one going up tomorrow evening. All Division videos, if you're a returning viewer, if you're a return player, or if you are a new player to the Division 2 franchise, or even the Division 1 for that matter, there is some great information for you guys to check out via those videos. Yeah, so here we are. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you spending time here with me. Have a great rest of your night. Catch you guys tomorrow night. Later, folks.